You've got to watch your words. Your words has energy. It has frequency. It has all. It is a battle. Yes, it is a battle rhythm, and it's going to create. Most times, people think it's their hands that create. It's not. It's your tongue.
Yeah.
Your tongue is going to create the atmosphere, the situation, the circumstances, the outcome of every problem and or solution of your life. So I encourage people for 2025, watch your words. If you know that in your spirit you're feeling haughty, right? That may not be your time to speak. Does that make sense? Like, that just may not be your time to speak. And it's okay to speak to a negative situation and still desire a positive outcome. Now, on the flip side of the house, one of the things that I've also been teaching Imani as of late, and even myself, is this mindset. I believe it was, I have another client, her name is Miss Keitha, right? Love Miss Keitha to pieces. And so Miss Keitha came in one day, again, another jewel dropper. I don't know who she was listening to, but the premise of what she was listening to was about people. And it went, the saying went, expect nothing from people, but accept everything.
That's a really good way to look at it, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
What did you receive from that when I said it? Expect nothing, but accept everything. So I no longer have expectations of people because I am tired of being disappointed.
Right?
Right? There's disappointment that
it removes that.
It removes that. But I will accept who you are. Whatever you put out, whatever you say, whatever you do, I'm going to accept that for who you are. And I can, look, if there's no hard feelings because I had no expectation of you. I think a lot of times when people get butthurt, it's simply because there was an unmet expectation from that person that person was not aware of that expectation.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Yeah.
Communicate. That stems to so many different other things, right?
Yeah.
If you have that unmet expectation, well, did you communicate that with that person what your expectation was?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like there's a whole, you can go down that whole rabbit hole of that, but that is a really good perspective.
Yeah.
Right?
Game changer. And she's a realtor, right? So she's a realtor, and she's like, in my real estate business, I'm no longer expecting certain things from people. Because people, in the real estate game, people can change their mind at any given moment in time. And so I get exactly what she's saying, because there could be some heartbreak there, especially depending upon where you're at in your business, right? I think that when you are a small business owner, you should forever be evolving. Right? There should always be something new that you're bringing to the table. Your clients should always be, they should always have a different type of experience, whether it's yearly, whether it's, bi-monthly, something. You should always listen to your clients, listen to them, and see what it is that they want. And what will fulfill their needs as well, right? But then on the flip side of it is that when you do make these changes, guess what? Everybody's not going to go along for the ride. And you got to be okay with that because there was no expectation in the sense of, it wasn't that I was doing this to displease you, or I didn't have the expectation that you're going to be loyal to me. Guess what? You're a consumer. You have the right to go wherever it is that you want to go. Now, granted, I would hope that you could probably stay a little longer, I guess. I don't know. But at the end of the day, it's not personal, right? Because what is your business? What is it formulated on? For me, it really still is about community. Even if I may not be getting if I wasn't raised in said community that I'm trying to create. That's a better way of saying it, right? And so I go back to when you were talking to the young lady that popped up in here, to me, that the reason I'm realizing this right now while I'm talking to you, why I was so proud, why I was excited, was like, you got it. Like it stuck. Like it made sense to you. And you were able to now reach back to a perfect stranger and say, hey, let me hold your hand. So let me help you with your journey. Because you should be, I would hope that you have a great experience, you know, with this particular journey now that you have been through it. So yeah, it's always, you know, we're not gatekeepers. We talk about that all the time. We're not gatekeepers.
Nope.
Sick of them. That gate should be rusted at this point in time, right? Put your little light oil on it. But no, we're not gatekeepers, and we're really trying. I'm not even going to say we're trying. I think we're just living. We're just doing our part.